This is chapter 26 of Dana Harris's Introduction to Biblical Greek Grammar, looking at the optative. So first, the function of the optative to express a wish. The most common use of the optative is in an independent clause to express a wish or a prayer. Idou heidule kuriou genoito moi kata ta premosu. See, I am the servant of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word. Then nomon un katargumen dietes pisteos me genoito. Therefore, do we nullify the law through faith? May it never be. And the negation with may is very common in the Greek New Testament. The function of the optative in conditional clauses. It's used in fourth-class conditionals, although no complete example of this occurs in the Greek New Testament. If the optative occurs in the apodosis, it functions independently to indicate what would happen if a certain condition were met. Notice the use of on in the apodosis, which occurs before the protasis in the following example. Oscar on dunamein an metis od egese me. For how would I be able unless someone guides me? So the apodosis occurs first in this example, and the optative form follows the particle on. If the optative occurs in the protasis, it functions dependently to indicate a condition that is considered to be unlikely. In the following example, the protasis is introduced with a. Espuden gar e dunaton ein auto, ten hemeran tes Pentecostes genestai eis Hierosolama. For he was eager if it would be possible for him to be in Jerusalem on the day of Pentecost. The optative can occur as a dependent clause after verbs of speaking to indicate indirect discourse. Eperoton, deofton, oi mathetai oftu, tis aufte, ein he parabole. And his disciples were asking him what this parable might be. Finally, the negation. The optative occurs about 68 times in the Greek New Testament, mainly in Luke, Acts, and Paul, often in the exclamation, me genoito, may it never be, or God forbid. If the optative is negated, may, not u, is used. This is the end of chapter 26, and this is also going to be the end of this audiovisual study guide, because the study guides for the following chapters, 27 and 28, are simply review. There is new material introduced in 27 and 28, mainly how to outline Greek sentences and verses, and also some details. So you do need to know those things, but because the study guides stop presenting new content here, this is going to be the last audio-visual study guide. You do need to recognize optative forms, which we did not go over in this study guide. You have to become familiar with the paradigms, so that's going to be very helpful. And you also, of course, need to be able to parse optative verb forms.